What's up guys, it's MMA Matt here, and in this video, I'll be providing my picks and predictions for UFC 307 Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree, which will be happening in Salt Lake City, Utah. And at the end of this video, I'll be giving 3 parlay additions that you guys should add to your parlays. So, last card was a really bad card for picks. A lot of underdogs won. Joe Anderson Brito, he got robbed brutally. And for UFC 307, we're going to get these picks right. So, starting off with the early prelims, we have Tim Means versus Court McGee. And for this bout, I have Court McGee winning by decision. Next, we have Carla Esparza versus Tisha Pennington. And for this fight, I have Carla Esparza winning by decision. Next, we have OSP versus Ryan Spann. And OSP, he's really old. He's out of his prime. And Ryan Spann, he's just a younger contender. So I have Ryan Spann by TKO or KO. Next up, we have Alexander Hernandez versus Austin Hubbard. And this fight was pretty close to predict at first, but I think I'm going with Alexander Hernandez by decision. Now, moving on to the prelims, we have Ihor Pereira versus Cesar Almeida. And for this fight, I have Cesar Almeida by TKO or KO. Next, we have Marina Rodriguez versus Lasmin Lucindo. And I have Lasmin Lucindo winning by decision. Moving up the card, we have Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Joaquin Buckley. And for this fight, I have Joaquin Buckley winning by TKO or submission. Just because I feel like Wonderboy Thompson, he's the superior striker. So Joaquin Buckley, he's going to be trying to take him down. And I think that he's going to get Wonderboy down. And he's either going to TKO him on the ground or submit him on the ground. Just because Joaquin, he's the superior grappler between the two. Joaquin, he's on a good win streak right now, so I feel like he's just surging up the division. And Wonderboy, he's coming off to that bad loss to Shavkat, and I just feel like Wonderboy, he's getting older. He's about to retire. He might even retire after this fight. So I feel like Joaquin Buckley, he's just a younger contender who's gonna be using Wonderboy as a stepping stone for his next opponent. But if Wonderboy does win this fight, it'll definitely be with like a front kick KO or a high kick KO, because Wonderboy, he's really sneaky with his kicks. So if Buckley, if he leaves his guard down like he usually does in his fights, Wonderboy, he could catch him with a nice front kick up the middle or a high kick that Buckley just doesn't see coming. Next, we have Roman Dolidze versus Kevin Holland. And for this fight, I have Kevin Holland winning by decision. I would say Kevin Holland will win by TKO or KO, but Dolidze, he's one of those fighters who are just hard to put away. And the reason I'm not picking Dolidze against Kevin Holland is because he's pretty mid at all aspects of MMA. And I feel like Kevin Holland, he's the superior striker. So I have Kevin Holland by decision. Next, we have Ketlin Vieira versus Kayla Harrison. And for this fight, I'm picking Kayla Harrison by submission or TKO. Because she has that judo background, she is very skilled at taking women down. And she's also very physical while she's on the ground as well. So I can see her submitting her, or I can see Kayla Harrison getting a ground and pound TKO as well. Next, we have Jose Aldo versus Mario Batista. And for this fight, I am picking Jose Aldo by decision. Mainly because Jose Aldo, even though he's old, he still has that speed. He still is a good striker, and he still has very good takedown defense. So I don't see how Mario Batista can get past those aspects of Jose Aldo. Even though I don't think Jose Aldo is gonna run through him with like a TKO or KO, I definitely think he's capable of outstriking Mario Batista, and I'm picking Jose Aldo by decision. Next, we have the women's bantamweight title on the line between Raquel Pennington, who is the champion of the division, and Juliana Pena. And for this fight, I have Raquel Pennington by decision. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much to say about this fight. it's probably going to be kind of boring. But like I said, I have Raquel Pennington winning by decision. Next, we have the main event between Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree. And for this fight, I am picking Khalil Rountree by submission. He is the best wrestler in the light heavyweight division. He is the Khabib of the division, and he's going to smash Alex Pereira. Now, all jokes aside, I'm picking Alex Pereira by KO. I feel like Khalil Rountree, he can't stand with Alex Pereira. He has 0 takedowns attempted in his whole UFC career, which is a bad look when you're facing the best striker in UFC history. And Alex Pereira, he had the reach advantage, he has the height advantage, he had the power advantage, he had better kicking. He just has everything better than Khalil Rountree in the striking. And we know that Khalil Rountree is going to only strike with Pereira. To me, it's a no-brainer. I feel like Alex Pereira is going to finish Khalil Rountree in like the second round by like a highlight KO finish. Now, for this part of the video, I'll be giving you guys some locks that you guys should definitely include in your parlays. Now, this card, the fights are definitely going to be tricky to predict, but I have a few picks that I think will definitely happen at UFC 307. Now, my first pick has to do with the Kayla Harrison fight, and I would say to pick Kayla Harrison winning on you guys' parlays, but Kayla Harrison, she's like a minus 800, something crazy like that, so you wouldn't even get any return in investment if you pick Kayla Harrison winning. So my pick would be to take Kayla Harrison getting the most takedowns in that fight. Like I said, Kayla Harrison, she has the judo background, so she is highly skilled in taking people down. So Kayla Harris, she is definitely going to get the most takedowns in her fight, I think. Now, my second lock for you guys' parlays is to pick Alex Pereira winning by KO. Again, Alex Pereira's odds of winning the fight is minus 500. So I wouldn't even bet on Alex Pereira winning because you wouldn't get that much return on investment. So it's better to pick Alex Pereira winning by KO. My third and final lock for you guys' parlays is to pick Ryan Spann beating OSP. Like I said, OSP, he's really old, and Ryan Spann, he's just a younger contender, and he definitely has more skill than OSP on top of that. So you guys should definitely put Ryan Spann winning on you guys' parlays. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. As usual, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.